even though the study mandated by Congress and the last patent bill, they mandated this study by Congress, and that study that was mandated by the last law shows that this whole much heralded patent troll problem is not the major driver of lawsuits that we're being told, and has not created, NOT created a surge of new lawsuits. Most of the provisions of the legislation they will pass through committee next week will make it much more complicated, much more costly, much more challenging to bring a lawsuit for patent infringement. Rather, that's what it's all about. They want to make it more difficult to challenge them. Instead, if what we're really talking about are people abusing the patent system in order to abuse these businessmen, we should be instead making it cheaper and simpler and easier to defend against baseless accusations of infringement. We're being asked to raise the bar for an inventor to bring a lawsuit to defend his or her rights, rather than lowering the bar to allow a small business to defend itself against frivolous lawsuits. In addition, the claim of technical correction, under that claim, this legislation proposes to remove the patent system's only independent judicial review process, Section 45 of Title 35. If this passes, inventors who are not satisfied with the Patent Office administrative process will have no recourse, although this safeguard of judicial recourse has been in American law since 1836. This isn't some antiquated process. It is an independent judicial review, and last year the Supreme Court in Kapos versus Hyatt reaffirmed the importance of having judicial review when you have people in the Patent Office who are defining the property rights of American inventors, something so important to our country. Now, the Patent Office has requested that judicial review be done away with because it is burdensome for them to defend their actions in court on the rare occasion that this happens. It's burdensome. Well, the Patent Office wants to strip away the rights of Americans because it's inconvenient to the bureaucracy. Boy, here's where we got the bureaucracy and multinational corporations working hand in glove. This legislation going before the Judiciary Committee here in the House next week is consistent with the decades-long war being waged on America's independent inventors. Mr. Speaker, how many minutes do I have left?
Has approximately 7 minutes.
I have 7 minutes.
Gentleman yield to